Hi guys, it's Miss Stupka. I wanted to share a quick Stupka story with you as we get ready to take the STAR test. I also wanted to take a few minutes and tell you how extremely proud of you I am. You have worked so hard all year. You have been working hard lately to prepare for the STAR test, and I know that you're going to do your best and do a great job. So let's read a story together. We're going to read The Big Test. It's written by Julie Danberg and illustrated by Judy Love. So let's see what happens when they take a big test. Miss Hartwell felt good. Really, really good. All year long, her students had worked very hard, learned lots, and had fun. And now, as the school year neared its end, Miss Hartwell told her students that they were ready to take the big test. Yuck, said Eddie. Double yuck, said Alexandra. Double, triple, quadruple yuck, said Josh. I hate tests. Miss Hartwell laughed. Don't worry, this test is just a chance to show how much you've learned. Like addition, Emily shouted. And reading, said Maria. And science, Jack joined in. Miss Hartwell nodded in agreement. Leaning forward, she added, We still have one thing left to learn, though. The class was confused. But you said we were ready, said Daniel. You are. Almost. But on the test, you also have to know how to show what you know, explained Miss Hartwell. It's the last thing we have to learn, and it will be fun. So during reading that morning, Miss Hartwell sent the students straight to their seats. Today we're going to practice our sitting still for long periods of time. I want you to read at your seat and work by yourself. You can see what they think of it. That doesn't sound like fun to me, Eddie grumbled as he took out his book. The class worked quietly. The reading part was easy. Sitting still without making a sound was hard, and for Andy, almost impossible. During recess, while everyone else ran around, Andy ran and played and worried. After recess, Andy's stomach hurt. He asked to go to the nurse. Okay, said Miss Hartwell sadly, but you'll miss this afternoon's Let's Read All the Directions lesson. Andy didn't mind. Oops, sorry, I got a page stuck. On Tuesday morning, Miss Hartwell said, Friday is the day of the big test. Since we don't want any bubble trouble when we take it, we're going to practice our fill-in-the-bubble skills. Everyone worked hard and everyone did just fine. Everyone, that is, except Emily and Maria. Look, they look a little worried. Good thing we don't have to worry about filling in bubbles. By the time they were done working, Emily had a headache and Maria felt shivery all over. They asked to go to the nurse. Okay, said Miss Hartwell, looking concerned, but you're going to miss our morning of the test nutrition lesson. Emily and Maria took their pass and rushed out the door. On Wednesday morning, Miss Hartwell said, Today we're going to take a practice test. Do we have to sit still for a long period of time, said Andy. Yes, said Miss Hartwell. Do we have to fill in bubbles, asked Emily. And be sure to follow directions, said Maria. Yes, you do, Miss Hartwell smiled encouragingly. Remember, this test is a chance to show what you know before the timer goes off. Although most of the class did just fine, by the time the practice test was over, Daniel had gone to the nurse. As Miss Hartwell watched him go, she felt bad. Really, really, really bad. On Wednesday afternoon, just before the bell, Miss Hartwell reminded everyone that tomorrow was the last day before the big test. We know, Eddie said grumpily. The big test is no fun. I can't wait for it to be over. All the other students nodded in agreement. As Miss Hartwell straightened up in her desk, she said, Tomorrow will be better. When the students entered the classroom on Thursday, Miss Hartwell greeted them with a smile. You've all worked so hard this year, learned lots, and had fun, right? Yeah, said the class. And this week we practiced how to show what you know, right? Right, said the class hesitantly. Now it's time for the most important lesson of all, said Miss Hartwell. The class groaned as she told everyone to line up. Miss Hartwell walked her students down the hall. Everyone felt a little bit nervous. Miss Hartwell walked her students right up to the door of the library. Everyone felt a lot of nervous. They gasped when she hung a sign on the library door. "I feel sick," said Eddie. Library closed, students testing. But Miss Hartwell said, "Once you've learned what you can learn and know how to show what you know, it's time to stop worrying and just relax." So look, they're having a relaxing party in the library. So the class did just that. And when the students finished the big test on Friday, they felt good. Really good. Really, really, really good. So I want the same thing for you. You have learned everything you can learn, and you're going to just do your best. And when you finish the test, you're going to feel really good. Really, really good. I hope you have a great day and do your best on the test. Thanks.